Hi everyone, it's your girl Regina, and I'm finally able to sit and give you my review on Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line trip to Freeport on a 2-day, 2-night cruise on the Grand Classica. If you have not previously looked at any of my other videos, go ahead and hit the like button and that subscribe button so you can go back and view my videos on how to book a trip on Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line. Some my videos on tips on things you might want to pick up for the cruise, and my video on how we did through parking and checking in. I've been dying to do this videos, like I said before. I came back on the Grand Classica on Monday, but I had to also drive to Key West on Friday for a weekend in Key West. So I'm noticing my skin is dark in some areas. I done had like 2 weekends worth of sun. Okay, the first thing I want to say about Paradise Cruise Line and their ship, the Grand Classica, is they don't owe me anything. When I say I got every bit of my money's worth on this 2-night cruise to the Bahamas. If For the people who have seen my previous videos, and I'm going to just give a brief update for the people who have not seen them yet. But I paid $217.44 for my 2-night cruise to the Bahamas on the Grand Classica. My cruise actually came with 5 free drinks, $25 room credit, and $50 casino match when I actually paid the $217.44. So I actually, for booking my cruise, the cruise line pretty much gave me like $150 credit to use on the boat total when you add up the 5 free drinks, because their drinks run about around $10 to $15. When you add up the drinks, when you add up the casino match, when you add up the room credit, you looking at $125 room credit to be used on the boat. So like I say, the boat really don't owe me anything. I went on a group cruise. It was people from my job. It was about 40 of us. Everybody booked their own rooms the way that they wanted, whether it was with friends or family. I actually had a room by myself. Again, I only paid $217.44. My room was ocean view. Also, about the room was pretty clean. I can't complain. I seen like some jelly on the do not disturb sign, and I seen a couple of handprints on the back of the door. But other than that, the sheets and everything was clean. The bathroom was clean. The towels and stuff was clean. Again, if you have not seen my video on tips, one of the things that I picked up on, and I pick up for all my cruises, is Clorox wipes. So I was able to, wipe down the bathroom, wipe down the counters, wipe down the do not disturb handles, doors, nightstand, phone, areas like that I, touch while I'm actually in the room, just to make the room clean, feel clean to me. I actually had the room stewardess to change my shower curtain. That's not nothing. It really had nothing to do with the shower curtain. It's just that this was not my first cruise. All cruises that I take, no matter whether I'm a Carnival cruiser, so even if I'm on a Carnival cruise, I always have them to change the shower curtain, because I know that that's not nothing that they change every time somebody leave the room. And because I'm germophobic, I know the person before me probably touched the shower curtain. I don't know, so I always have the shower curtain changed. That's just something I do. They came in, they changed it with no problem, no issue. So one thing I would say about the room is the bed was kind of hard, but I had done drunk so much till it really, by the time it was time for me to pass out, it really didn't even matter. When I first got on the boat, I went to the buffet. Again, I went Memorial Day weekend. The boat was almost to capacity, so I don't know if they just brought out their A game that weekend. I hope that the service that I got was the type of service that they get all the time to all people that take their cruise line. I don't know anything about the grand celebration, but like again, I went on the Grand Classica. The buffet wasn't a huge buffet like I'm used to seeing on a Carnival, but the buffet, for the price that I paid, the ship that I went on, the type of cruise line that it was, the buffet was just fine. I mean, it had fried chicken, baked chicken. It had a seafood gumbo that actually had seafood in it. It had pasta. It had a dessert bar. It had oh my God, it had it had food. It had hot dogs. It had hamburgers. It had French fries. I mean, the breakfast buffet was fine. They had pancakes. They had sausage. They had sausage link. They had ham. They had hash browns. They had grits. They had oatmeal. They had cereal. They had the buffet was fine. It was absolutely nothing wrong with the buffet. The food was actually good. Again, I only paid $217.44. This was not my first cruise. I was not getting on this boat to compare it with no kind of way with Carnival, which is if you see my other videos, you know that I have been on several Carnival cruises. I'm almost at my gold status. I was getting on this boat to mainly have fun and get what I paid for, which was $217. And I can say I got more than my money's worth. Like I say, the buffet was good. Dinner, we did the late dinner, which was at 8. The reason why we did the later dinner was because on the first day, you pretty much hang out on the boat before it actually leave. We pretty much ate. I bought the Paradise Cruise Line cup. I paid, it was $17 plus gratuity. The total was $20. And because I had already had 5 drink coupons, I just had my alcohol beverages put into this cup right here. It costed me $3 plus gratuity if I used this cup, which was $6 every time I got a drink with the coupons, but it was fine. I didn't, because I got more alcohol. But if you do have the drink coupons, and you don't necessarily have to buy the cup. If you do have drink coupons, you could just get the cup that they put regular alcoholic drinks in at the bar. It don't cost you nothing. The only thing you have to do is pay your gratuities, which when I did make a mistake and leave my cup in the room, and I just used the coupons and used the cup from that they put that regular alcohol beverages in, the gratuity was less than $2 per drink. If you do go on this boat, I would suggest that you drink in the Encore Lounge. The best drinks, the best bartenders was in the Encore Lounge. They had the best drinks. My job, they actually purchased a bunch of drink coupons. So I probably on the boat, I had the 5 free coupons when I first got on, and then I got additional coupons from my job, my bosses at my job. So I probably had about 15 drinks total the 2 days that I was on the boat. So they was, like I said, I had a couple on deck, but once I figured, I went to the Encore Lounge waiting for my 8 o'clock seating, and I happened to get a drink while I was there on the first night, and it was the best drink that I had so far. So I just started getting all my drinks from the Encore Lounge, and like I said, they was really good. Again, dinner was awesome. One of the things I liked about the seating was when I go on my Carnival cruises, we're allowed to order as many appetizers, main entrees, and desserts as you like. And because of the low price that I paid to get on the boat, I didn't know if this same rule applied with Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line, and to my surprise, it did. So I was able to still at the dinner order as many appetizers as I want, as many entrees as I want, as many desserts that I want. And I don't order a whole lot. I don't order more than I can eat. Sometimes when you do the formal or the sit down dinners, they might have like 2 entrees or 2 appetizers on there that you know it's hard to choose from. Having that option is good, because on the first night they had like a shrimp avocado light dish for an appetizer, and they also had a ravioli dish for an appetizer, and I wanted both, so I just ordered both. It's no extra charge. So in case you did not know it, when you go on Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line on the Grand Classica, when you at your dinner seating, if you want, you can order as many appetizers, as many entrees, as many desserts as you want, and it's no extra charge. So that's a tip. Encore bar for the best drinks. Encore bar for the best drink. As many entrees, appetizers, desserts you want at the dinner seating, and it's no extra charge. Excursion. I did the all inclusive beach excursion. I prepaid for mine, which was $72. Mine came with the all you can eat buffet, all you open bar, and the access to the beach. One thing I liked it about the open bar, I was really surprised because most of the time when I go to all inclusive different places, then you can order a drink, you got a drink, and then you order another one. That did not apply. Like I could go up to the bar and say, give me a screwdriver and a margarita and Bahama Mama. They gave me all three. And then 5 minutes later, if I came back and I wanted a screwdriver and another margarita, they gave it to them. They kept the drinks flowing. And they was not weak drinks. I think the Bahama Mama and the pre-mixed drinks, because they had something like the Bahama Mama. I think it was the Bahama Mama Hurricane, and it was something else that they had already pre-made. But the rest of them was, I would suggest you start off with the pre-made ones, because the rest of the drink they made right in your face. You could see all the alcohol they was putting in. The drinks was awesome. Like I said, they kept them flowing. The buffet at the beach, barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs, conch was on there. They give you a menu of the dessert bar, fried fish. I can't even hardly talk today. But everything that they had on the menu for the all inclusive for the $72 was on the buffet. They kept fresh food out. I mean, I just couldn't complain. I wish. Not what I don't wish. I mean, I know a lot of people that make videos about Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line or one of their boats. They always have something to complain about. I honestly do not have nothing to complain about. We when I came back from my beach excursion, I actually left at 10:45. They put us on a double-decker open bus going. Coming back, we was on a double-decker bus, but it was closed in the AC because I guess, they was very considerate that we had been out in the sun all day. We left the beach at 3:45. When I came back in from the excursion, I grabbed me 4 Bahama t-shirts for $20. I grabbed me 4 shot glasses for $10. So I spent about $30 just to have souvenirs. I really wasn't trying to buy a whole lot of souvenirs because I'll be back in the Bahamas. I'm actually going to Nassau with Carnival on January the 26th when I take my 6-day cruise. So, I mean, I didn't need a whole lot of stuff that said Bahamas because I'm finna turn around and go right back in a couple of months. But I'm going to Nassau. Once we got back on the boat, I took a shower, met my coworkers at the Encore Lounge, knocked down a couple of more drinks. We actually got into the jacuzzis. The jacuzzis are not really, really big, but I mean, that's what you expect. The boat is 30 years old. We fit maybe about 6 people in the jacuzzi. We was fine, no problem. The boat was clean. I can't say it was dirty or nothing like that. For the year of the boat, how old the boat is, they actually keep it pretty clean. The service, all the people that worked there, they was, fine. I mean, if you is bored and you don't live 7-8 hours, I'm not saying catch a flight to Palm Beach or something like that. I mean, it's fully up to you. I live 45 minutes from Palm Beach Port. I mean, I'm already in South Florida, so a lot of these, cruises and stuff, I pretty much jump on them pretty easily, and I get the Florida discount rate. But if you just need a getaway and you want to just relax on the beach, or you just want to relax on the boat and have people to cater to you for 2 days, make your bed, clean your room, bring your clean towels, eat good food, lay out in the sun. The sail away party was great. I didn't go to the glow party because by that time I was pretty much hammered. I'm not going to lie. If you've seen my first video when I was talking about booking and expectation, you already know that I like to drink. So by the time it got that late, I was pretty much in the room sleep. That's one of the reasons why I liked it. This short cruise, I was able to hang out with my friends all day, have some drinks and didn't have to worry about having to drive home or nothing like that. I can go to the room and sleep it off. I do know that they had a comedy show on there. The comedy show was at 9 o'clock. If you waited till like 9 or 10 at 10 o'clock at night, it was $9 to go to the comedy show. You actually could go to the comedy show, buy one, get one free. So a lot of my coworkers, they just waited till late, like, last minute buying. So they was able to go buy one, get one free. They said the guy was pretty funny. I pretty much was asleep. So I didn't really do any other shows or anything like that because, like I said, I hung out, had a good time with my friends, and I got off the boat the next day. Like I said, for the $217 that I paid, I had a tremendous, wonderful time. I had a great time on this cruise. Like I said, if you just want to hang out with family and friends, you need a quick getaway, you just want to relax, you want to go to a beach, check out Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line. Again, get on their email list. You will get deals and everything all the time. I'm actually getting ready to book. Me and my a friend of mine, we actually, after I told him how much fun I had on the boat, he now want to experience it, before we actually go on our 6-day cruise in January. He never been on a cruise before, so I believe he would get the feel of a boat by going on this particular cruise, because we did have a couple of people who had never been on a cruise before. Soon as the boat took off and stuff, they kind of got motion sickness. So if you have never been on a cruise before, this is the perfect way to be introduced to cruising. Again, Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line do not owe me anything. I had a wonderful, tremendous time. The boat was clean. The food was good. The service was great. The excursion, I loved it. So shout outs to Bahama Paradise Cruise Line and the Grand Classica. Trying to get on a celebration to see what the negative review that I've been seeing on that boat, to see, is it true? Is it not? Comparisons. But other than that, I liked the cruise. It was a short, fun vacation. And I had a great time. So, if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, being 10 is the highest, I would give it a 9.5. Thank you, everybody, for watching my video. I hope that the information that I provided from the start to finish about Paradise Cruise Line and their 2-night cruise to the Bahamas was informational to you. I hope you was able to get something out of it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and go back and look at the previous 3 videos that I made from start to finish. And I hope you enjoy your mini vacation with Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line when you book. I am finna get ready to start my videos on my trip to, I'm getting ready in 6 months. I'll be on the Carnival Magic going to Nassau, Amber Cove, and Grand Turk. So hopefully in the next week or so, I will be recording my video on how I book my cruises myself without a travel agent. How do I keep up with my prices? Because I actually last month was able to get Carnival Cruise Line to take $120 off my booking. So I'm going to start sharing some of the information on how I book my cruises with Carnival Cruise Line. Until then, I will see you guys on the next video.